One day, in a grade 4 classroom, the science teacher finished marking an important test. The room grew quiet as she said, only 2 students earned an A on this exam. She read one name aloud, Sophia, and then returned the rest of the test privately. Without saying much, the class understood that grades mattered. Later that morning, students talked about how hard the test had been. Emily said that she found the brain section especially difficult. Sophia explained how she had memorized it. Instead of just rereading her notes, she used imagination to remember the cerebrum, which controls thinking and memory. She imagined an old woman sweeping her house. Old lady is sweeping her house with a broom. The woman forgot where she had already cleaned and kept sweeping the same spot again. That image helped ABC remember that the cerebrum is related to memory. For the cerebellum, which controls balance, she imagined a ballerina carefully balancing while dancing. Because balance was the focus of the image, it made the function of the cerebellum easy to remember. During recess, Sophia and her friend Emily were playing tag together. After running around, they sat down to rest. Sophia asked, "What grade did you get?" Emily answered honestly, "I got a D. It's not great, but I'm okay with it. I don't want to go to university. I want to be a hairdresser when I grow up." Sophia tried to encourage her. "You could still go to college and study business. You could even run a big mall one day." Emily laughed and replied, "So I'd be running inside the mall." Sophia smiled and said, "If you run in the food court, don't jump over the tables, and be careful around baby strollers and older people, or you might hurt someone." They both laughed and didn't think much about it. The next day, Sophia noticed something was wrong when she arrived at school. Emily was sitting quietly, and her arm and hand were covered in bandages. Worried, Sophia asked, "What happened?" Emily explained that after school she had gone to the mall with her family. Remembering their joke from the day before, she started running in and around the mall playfully. Later, when she ran outside the mall entrance, it was raining. 3 small stores were next to each other, and the ground in front of them was very slippery. She slipped, fell, and hurt her arm. Explained that the stores sold animal manure. Some of the bags had torn open, and manure spilled onto the sidewalk. Mixed with rainwater, it became thick and sticky, making the ground dangerous. Sophia was surprised and said, "Those store names sound familiar. They are in Zazaki." Sule manga means cow manure. Zurche murchike means bird manure. Gildige miebe guze means sheep manure. The owners are from Dersim, where Zazaki, also called Demilki or Kermansiki, is spoken. But Sophia said that once in front of same store, some small, round pieces of sheep manure had fallen onto the ground in front of the store. While walking past an old woman, AB noticed them and thought they looked like olives. She started picking them up and putting them into a bag. However, someone quickly warned her that they were not olives, and that she should not take anything from the ground in front of the store. They explained that taking items from there could be considered stealing. Sophia felt bad and said, "I'm really sorry this happened." Emily reassured her, "It wasn't your fault. My mom talked to the store owners. They gave us compensation and put up a warning sign that says, 'Watch out, slippery surface,' so no one else gets hurt." A funny thing happened later. After my auntie heard that we got money from the store owner, she decided to copy me. She went to the same store and pretended to slip and fall, moving very slowly like a snail. However, the store owner was prepared. He had cleaned the floor, tied up all the packages, and put up warning signs. The sign said, "Watch out, slippery surface. This store is not responsible for slip and fall accidents." There was also another sign written in Zazaki. "Hasare Huberi.
Teni benu hit megunawari.
What started as a simple conversation about grades and future plans became an important lesson. The girls learned that people learn in different ways, that words, even jokes, can influence actions, and that being aware of surroundings is important. They also realized that success is not only about grades but about responsibility, understanding, and making safe choices.